Hello, my name is Keshwani. There's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn to read and write Hindi. We are also here because we are learning to read and write Urdu. We are doing both at the same time. Today is our lesson number 5. The last 4 days, day number 21, 22, 23, 24, and today 25th, the part 5 of 5. We have been dealing with words that require the use of what is known as do chashmi hai. Do chashmi hai. That hai, that ha is used in Urdu to produce sounds for which we do not have letters in Urdu. For example, bha, Hindi has a letter that represents the sound of bha, pa, ka, cha. We don't have letters for them. So what do? We write the letter. For example, if you want to write ba, we take a ba, be, and join with it, do chashmi hai, and be and a he becomes ba, just like you would do in Urdu, just like you would do in English. If you want to write ba in English, you would simply take b and h, ba. Similarly, pa, you will simply take p and h will make a pa, and so on and so forth. So on day number 21, the very first part 1 of 5, we did these two letters, ba and pa. On day 22, we did tha and ta. Day number 23, we did ja and cha. Just like here, you will take a j and you will put an h to make a ja. Cha, in English, you will put the cha first and then put other h to make a cha sound. Yesterday, we did the words containing the sound of the and da. And today is the last part where we're going to do the words which will require the use of ka and ga. Ka and ga. Let's begin, shall we? There are 10, as you can see, there are 10 letters. As you can see, there are 10 letters in Hindi for which the equivalent letters do not exist in Urdu. So this is how we improvise. We stick a H next to the letter to produce the sound that we want. Let's begin. Let's see what we have first. So we're going to do first few examples of the words containing ka, and then we'll do few examples of the word containing ga. Here's the first one. So here's your kaf. This is called kaf, to which we're going to join do chashmi hai to make a ka sound. So that all of that is ka. So here's your ka. And then we need a eki matra. So we need a badi ye. Eki matra requires badi ye. So that makes it a k. And then a lam. Lam, which is L. Lo. Kel. Kel as in to play. Now, we already know by now that whenever any word, the spelling of any word requires the use of badi ye or choti ye. We did badi ye and choti ye together somewhere here, which day. We'll find it in a second. Badi ye or choti ye, when it appears in the middle of the word, it changes the shape. Let me first find it. Obviously we did them somewhere. I should have, right there, I should have prepared ahead of time. Choti ye and badi ye. That's ye. Here we need a badi ye. Badi ye gives us eki matra. Whenever choti ye or badi ye, when they appear in the middle of the word, it changes the shape. They both take the same shape. The shape it takes is this one. A semicircle with the two dots. And that's a ye, badi ye. Let's put them together, shall we? So the first thing we have to figure out is how to put together here kaf and a he. So here's our kaf, it continues, and the j will continue here. That's a ka, that so far is ka. To which we're going to add badi ye, that makes a k, and then to which we're going to add lam, kel. That's how it should look like, kel. You know what kel means? Kel means to play. Let's do one more. Again ka, but this time we'll write a word which will require aki matra, which makes it very simple. Ka. So this is going to have this is ka, all of that is ka, and to which we're going to add na. Khana. And na, as you know, is made up of noon and alif. And when we join them, that's how it looks like. You take our ka, which is this here, and you continue with the alif. And that's a ka. Ka, na. Khana. Khana as in food. Let's do the next one, shall we? So here's our ka. We write it like this, ka, that's a ka. Now we need choti e ki matra. Choti e ki matra means that it's going to take a zer. Choti e ki matra, so that's a ki. And now we need, the next one will require badi o ki matra. So here's your lam and a wow. That makes a lo. All of that makes a lo. And if you leave it like this, it's a lo. That's a choti o ki matra. This word requires badi o ki matra. It's a longer o sound. Ki, lo. So to make a, I should have done this thing now because you see it's more difficult to see now. To make a badi o ki matra, the lam is going to take a zabar. That symbol is called zabar. That's a zabar. This was a zer. This is a zer. And that's a zabar. Zabar goes on the top, zer goes on the bottom. That's going to give us badi o ki matra. And that zabar calls for a second symbol here. Ki, lo, na. Khilona. Khilona, you know what khilona is? Khilona means a toy. But as you can see, this word that we just wrote has three matras. First, we have a choti ki matra right here, which goes under the kaf. Or not actually kaf, it goes under the ka, ki. Then you have the badi o ki matra, this one and that one makes a badi o ki matra. And then we have an a ki matra. As you can clearly see, choti ki matra, badi o ki matra, and a ki matra. Khilona. Let's put them together, shall we? So this is quite straightforward. You write your ka, and you put zer underneath. That makes a ki. Lam, when it joins a vowel, it looks like this. Lam, and then you continue with the vowel. That's a lo. The way it's written so far, that's a choti o ki matra. We need a badi o ki matra, so we need a zabar. And then a na. The na is going to stay by itself, but lo has to join this guy. So what does it do? He just gets up and moves closer. He just moves closer. As soon as he moves closer, this guy says, I want to join the party as well. So he gets up and he moves closer. Khilona. Let's write it one more time, freehand. That's not what we want. Khilona. That's it. Let's do the next one. This one will have o ki matra. Choti o ki matra. Ka. And since it's choti o ki matra, it's just going to take a vowel. And that makes it a ko. Ko. La, lam, ko, la, and then na. Kholna. You know what kholna means? Kholna means to open something. Let's put them together, shall we? Same thing as before. This ka is going to join the vowel. There's your ka, it's going to join the vowel. Let's say ko, and then lam is going to join the na. Kholna. Kholna as in to open something. Let's do the next one. Kholna. Let's do the next one. Next one is going to require a ki matra. So here's our ka, to which we will have a badi here. That's a ki matra. That makes a k. It's a ki matra, but it's choti a ki matra because it doesn't have a zabar on it. K, and then te. This letter is called te. T. Khet. You know what khet is? Khet is a land of farming land, a farm. A farm is called a khet. Let's put them together, shall we? Again, this Y, this body here is going to change the shape. It's going to look like this. And all we have to do is put all three of them next to each other. Do it again. Just like that. Te, the te is much longer, much bigger because it appears at the very end. Khet, a farm. Let's do one more. Notice I didn't erase this one. The word we are about to write is going to require choti ki matra right at the beginning with the kh. So here's our kh. Choti ki matra means it needs a zer, that's a key. Then we need a re. This letter is called re. Ro. Here. And then the last part will require badi ki matra. Kaf and a choti hai. That's a badi ki matra. And that gives us key. So we have kir, key, kirki, a window. Kirki. Let's put them together, shall we? Kir, and then this kaf is going to join the choti, kirki. Just like that. Kirki. Let's do one more. Kirki. That's how it looks like written freehand. Kh. And then we have a te. This letter is called te. T. And it's going to have a choti ki matra. When you're doing choti ki matra, when you put a zer underneath it, you always have to remember to leave some room on the left hand side when you write your letter because it's going to require the choti ki matra. So far we have kha, ti, and now this part is tricky. We're going to use ye and an alif. That's going to make a ya. So this ye you see here is just being used as the letter Y. It's just being used as the letter Y. It is not a matra. I believe that's how Y goes. Yep. Khatiya. Khatiya is a small bed. Khatiya. Let's put them together, shall we? So there is your kha, and the ta will become very small, and then a ya and an alif. Khatiya. The zer goes underneath the te. Khatiya. A bed, a small bed, as I said. So those were some examples I had with the letters, or with the words rather, containing the sound of kh. Let's do some examples with the word g. So this one that we've been doing so far, we combine our kaf and the do chashmi here, just like you would do. This is k plus h. K plus h makes a kh. That's how we write kh in English. Now we're going to do some words which require combining g, g with the h. G. Gaf and do chashmi here. Gaf and do chashmi here, when they combine, it's going to look just like this one, except instead of one, it's going to have two. Instead of one, it's going to have two. That's a g. Because gaf has two of these bars. Kaf has only one. G. Let's begin, shall we? And the g looks like this. G. Here's our first one. This one will have O ki matra and a A ki matra. So here's your G. We need a wow next to it to make it a O ki matra. It's a choti O ki matra because it doesn't have a zabar on it. Notice what happens. If it did have a zabar, you'll end up with a third one. But third one is not going to go like that. That's not how it goes. We need a zabar. The zabar would have been on the side a little bit like this. And that would have made it go. We don't need a badi O ki matra, we need a choti O ki matra. Go. Go. And then the next one with A ki matra. Re and Alif. Gora. Gora. You know what Gora is? Gora is a horse. Gora Gadi. Gora Gadi. The horse carriage. Horse driven cart. Gora Gadi. Horse carriage. Let's put them together, shall we? So here's our G to which Wow joins. Go. And the Ra is going to remain by itself. Re does not join anything to its left. So here's what's going on. The letter Re never joins anything to its left. And it just turns out that right before Re we have a Wow which also does not join anything to its left, which is why they are separate. And Aleph, when it appears at the very end, but not always. In this case, it's not going to join. Oh, it's not going to join Re because Re does not join Aleph. It's not that the Aleph does not want to join the Re. It's just the Re refuses to join Aleph. Re never joins anything that appears to its left. Gora, a horse. Let's do the next one, shall we? Next one is very straightforward. G. And we need a A ki matra. So that makes a Ga. That makes it a Ga. And then so. Very simple word. Here's your scene. Ghas. You know what ghas is? Ghas is grass. Let's do one with the badi U ki matra. Badi U ki matra. So here's our G. And since we need a badi U ki matra takes a Wow and a ulta pesh. That makes a Gu. With a longer U sound. Gu. Wow with the ulta pesh. Ulta pesh would be like this. Gu. Now I have seen people write it like this. Instead of writing it like this, they continue without lifting their hand and they continue down here like this and they just go like that. That's also fine. That's a Gu. Gu. And then we need a meme. Gu, mo. And then na. Gumna. Gumna, you know what Gumna means? Gumna means to wander around, to have a good time. To go sightseeing, Gumna. The phrase we have is Gumna firna. Gumna firna means to have a fun time. Just go out, see things. Gumna. Let's put them together, shall we? So what's going to happen is that this meme, when it's by itself, when it appears by itself at the very end, it looks like this. It starts from the top and it goes like this. But when it's about to join something, which it is, it's going to join the na. When it's about to join something, instead of starting from the top, it starts from the bottom and it looks like this. And the na is just going to join. This is mana. G, wow, ulta pesh, gu, ma, na. Gumna. Gumna. Let's do next letter. Next word, shall we? Next word is a very neat word. It's a word with only one letter. That's it. That's all it has. Only one letter in Hindi. But of course, to produce the sound, we'll have to use two letters. Because we'll have to attach to chashmi hai to it. It's just one letter in Hindi with a badi ki matra. One letter only with a badi ki matra. I hope that you're able to figure out. I think I just gave it away what the word is going to be. It's very simple. We're learning G. We're learning G, and it's only one letter. With badi ki matra. What do you suppose it is? There is a G and badi ki matra. G. Gi. That's all. It's one letter in Hindi. In Urdu, of course, Oh, this is interesting. In Urdu actually, this is only one letter. Okay, this is very interesting. This is just one letter, G, that's all it is, obviously, with a badi ki matra. So it is just one letter. But to produce this word in Urdu requires three letters. Gaf, which combines with to chashmi hai to make it a G, and then we need a choti ye to make a badi ki matra. So it's actually, technically these are three letters in Urdu. Ghee. You know what ghee is? Ghee is a butter. It's a clarified butter. We use it all the time in our cooking. Ghee. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's do the next one. Here's a G. It's going to have ek hi matra. That makes it a ge. Ge. Then we have a re, ger, and then a na. Gerna. Do you know what gerna means? Gerna means to encircle something, to surround something. Gerna. To encircle something, to surround something means to gerna. Let's put them together, shall we? Again, this year it's going to change the shape. It's going to change the shape and it's going to look like this. Oh, that's, I was about to write gay. We don't need gay, we need gay. We need gay. G and a ye. Gay. All of that is this part right here. Gay. And then r, ger, no. Gerna, to surround. Let's do one more, the very last one. Ger, no, gerna. Again, g, and then a re with a choti ki matra, which means, sorry, with a badi ki matra. Badi ki matra means that it's going to take choti ye. This is choti ye. That gives us a badi ki matra. So here's our r, and we need the badi ki matra. What do you suppose it reads? It reads gadi. You know what gadi is? Gadi is a watch. Gadi. Let's put them together, shall we? G, r, and then choti ye. Because choti ye appears at the very end, it does not change the shape. It remains like that. So essentially, the only thing that has happened is that this r gets up and joins the g. Gadi, a watch. That was it. That was the end of all the 10 letters that we wanted to learn, requiring the usage of do chashmi hai, the concept of do chashmi hai. And that is the only purpose this hai serves in Urdu. We have three other hairs. This is called badi hai, these two are called choti hai. We have used this letter many a times in words that require that hai. We have used these two also, these are called choti hai, and this is do chashmi hai. That was it. At this point, there are two more concepts that we have to learn in order to be able to read and write Urdu. Two concepts that we have not actually covered obviously yet. One is, actually I did cover one of them yesterday in the passing because it appeared in the spelling. One concept is called Hamza. In yesterday's video, we came across a word which required the use of Hamza. So we have to learn this concept. I'm going to make probably 2 videos with the words containing Hamza. And then we have to learn another concept called Tashdid. 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 We'll deal with this concept also, and we'll deal with that concept. And as I said, I'm going to make 2 videos in one of these concepts and 3 videos on the other. I don't know which one it is. I have to look in my notes. So there will be 5 more videos, and then at that point, at the end of day 30, we will have done at least what I wanted to achieve in learning Hindi. The purpose of this thing was not to make us a scholar of Hindi language. I just wanted to have a basic knowledge of Hindi language. And that will enable us to write simple words, simple things, simple phrases when the time comes after day 30. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we'll do either Hamza or Tashdid. As I said, right now I do not know. We'll find out tomorrow. Bye now.